everyone, this is Poorman973, and we're coming here with an art video! Now, we're not going to be doing art. I haven't found my graphic tablet. But I think I found a whole bunch of my old notebooks and sketchbooks, and we're going to go through the years of how your boy here, Poorman973, see if I've gotten better or worse. Now, this is a brand new sketchbook. It's one that I've recently started sketching in, and some of it is my sister's that we did when we went to go see my grandma great. Sorry, getting a little closer so we can see. And at the end, I'll be posting, it'll be taken from my phone, but pictures at the end. Alright, here we have. See, I apparently tried to draw a person or something, but it just ended up with some eyes and a nose, and I don't think it turned out very good. Yeah, that's just that one. And alright, here we have the next page. This is some guy I randomly named Jim. See, this is closer to my art style here. Look at his hands. It's like he's wearing gloves. This is some guy that his name is Nyot Jim. See, there's his name, Nyot Jim, and he's standing sideways. He has a beard. Unlike you know, I've got some stubble, but I don't have a beard anymore. And he has hair and a big nose. He has a very big nose. This one my sister drew. I'm not sure, but she might have been trying to draw my cat. But let's take a look at this thing. My sister's a very good artist. But look at its front feet here. It's like this cat has like 9-foot front legs compared to the rest of its body. Does cats actually do that? I own a cat, but alright. This one was a cooperative thing with my sister and me. This is we were doing Pokemon mostly on this one. This is a Mankey. I drew it. See, he's got his toes. I really messed up. That's why he looks so weird. And he has his hands and I think these are ears and his eyes and his nose. See, there's a Mankey. And there's a Voltorb. He's exploding because he's so ashamed that his eyeball's on the wrong side of his head. I drew that one. Then we have, that's a Starmie, I believe. I originally drew a Star U, but Mary said that didn't count, so I drew a Star U. She said that one didn't count either. So, and then I drew Pac-Man. See, he's eating a pellet. This is my female Pikachu. Her tail got a little messed up. I think Mary drew this one. I think it's a Clefairy. Apparently she didn't like it so much because she exited it out. Mary drew this one. I think it's an Eevee. And we have a Bulbasaur. Mary drew that one. And a Charmander. Mary drew that one. And a Squirtle. Mary drew that one. And there's another Clefairy. And this was supposed to be Espeon. And I actually looked it up on my 3DS and tried to just draw it. I didn't trace it. Just tried. That's what I ended up with. I think I would have done better from memory. Alright, this next one, Mary asked me to draw a Rhino. It has like one horn and a really weird messed up face and square feet. And I called it and it's not a rhino, it's a unicorn hippo. But yeah, I said, Mary, make this not so ugly. So she said she needed to put my unicorn hippo out of its misery. So she drew this lion eating it, and I think this lion is going to attack it. And then I made a whole scene here. And I had my color pencil, and I might still go back and color it. But up here we have, that's the meteor that I drew that's going to come take everybody out. And this is the mean old Mr. Angry Sun, and because Mr. Sun is mean and angry, it's made this very sad cloud. He's kind of wispy because apparently he's in the savannah. I don't know. and it's raining mermaids. Mary said there should be a mermaid looking confused, but this is supposed to be a river here, and it was filled with wavy lines, so I couldn't put a mermaid in there, so I had her raining from the sky. Here we have, see, that's like a little Jeep. See, you have a guy with a gun and a guy with a camera, and they're in the background, and I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're hunting the legendary unicorn hippo, or hippo unicorn. It can go either way. You see all the ground and stuff. And here we have a tree. It's supposed to be a tree. And we have Peeping Man. Peeping Man is someone that I've drawn a lot. See, there's Peeping Man. You only ever see the top of his eyes, his nose, his head, and his ears. And that's his little feet hanging down in the trees there. And here we have a jar of pickles. It's just kind of sitting on a stool. You see the jar of pickles. And this is the Meerkat that I drew, and he's alerted because see the exclamation point over his hands, like and I needed to draw a best friend for the Meerkat. So this is his best friend, Coca-Cola. I don't know why I decided to do that, but yeah. There's Mr. Meerkat and his best friend, the can of Coca-Cola, and of course the jar of pickles. Alright, this next one is also a scene. Mary asked me to draw a deer. I asked her male or female. She told me male, so I drew with antlers here. So this is the Stubby Deer, with a weird elongated face. If you ask me, his body, like, this part didn't turn out too bad, but he has really, really stubby legs, and it's slightly strange antlers. Mary drew the bird, the squirrel, that's saying ha. Let's see if you guys can see that. It says ha! I don't know. And I think the squirrel's laughing at this dog. Mary drew the dog. This is the shark dog. I called it. It was supposed to be a pug, and these were supposed to be wrinkles, but they looked more like the gills of a shark. So I drew a fin on it. And with his little strap, he's going bark, bark. And then I drew the rest of the background. Once again, these like little lines are supposed to be ground or something. And to protect itself, the Stumpy Deer has it has a butt force field. That's what these little lines are. It's its butt force field. And someone's thrown a hand grenade at the Stumpy Deer and the shark dog. But it's still got its hammer on and its pin. So, it's not going to explode. They're perfectly safe. And once again, we have mean old Mr. Sun. He's up in this corner this time. And over here we have the Swiss cheese meteorite that's going to come to cover everything in gooey, swishy, cheesy goodness. And see, this is a forest in the background. And in the forest, that's supposed to be a giant circus tent. And see, there's the hot air balloon advertising everything. The reason the Stumpy dog is chasing... the shark dog is chasing the Stumpy Deer. Because, look, he's got a bag of cheese stuck on his neck. And the shark dog wants the cheese. And once again, also here we have Peeping Man. See, there he is. And this is Peeping Man's legs. So, his head's up here, his legs are down here. And tragedy! Oh no, the jar of pickles has tipped over and splashed out. It's such a shame. And instead of, see, we have Bunny 1, and he's looking right at us. And then his mouth-shaped bunny friend over here. He's here too. And over here, it looks like the bunnies have ordered a pizza. So yeah, they've ordered a pizza. Once again, we have a river. And this is a rock. And this is like the little swirly thing you get behind big stones in rivers. And yeah, let's see. Isn't that fantastic? I believe that's the last page that's got any drawings on it. But I drew those very, very recently. And I have no artistic skill. I prefer, like... as you saw, I made little stories out of some of those. Alright, now we're going to get into some older stuff here, and some of the stuff I haven't looked at in a very long time. Oh, this is for my old sketch I was going to do For on my channel, I have a video called Bartlett D. Pear for President, and I figured, don't remember who was running when I made it, but I figured do a piece of fruit would probably do a lot better than either candidate, so wrote down this sketch for Pear for President. See, there's Pear on his podium, and all the people like, yay, yay, yay! And, whoops, over here, see, and he's talking again, and then he explodes, and then it's the end. That did not happen in the video. Aha! This is a box with other shapes in it. See, like you can see through this circle into the middle. Ah, this is my very first dragon. Yeah. I still probably can't do better than that. And this next page is just another one. This one has an eyeball on it. A campfire. Here we have like a mountain and some hills with a little river coming down it. It's going to apparently draw a person here with a very flat head and weird looking shoulders. He must be very obese. I must have been trying to draw an elf face here, because I got the head shape and I've got the marker so I can see where the eyes and stuff go, and then it's got a pointy ear. So, oh, this one's come out. It's the evil Spoon Man. See, and you even have Peeping Man. I told you, he's someone I draw all the time. He says, it's the evil Spoon Man. And you know he's evil because he's got that big curly mustache. And you'll notice a lot of my guys, like Peeping Man and Spoon Man, they all have that same kind of hairdo and eyes.